Howdy, YouTube. I have to do a video right now because I am, actually, wondering, why people are basically throwing the concept of something huge happening basically between now, being the 3rd of November, and the 6th of November. Between now and the whole weekend and all that, saying that something big is going to happen. There's been many theories behind it and everything else. And you know what? I don't agree with any of it. I think it's all garbage. And I think it's a way to instill fear in the masses. To make people afraid. And to think that something bad is going to happen when most likely nothing will happen. This is not the first time that somebody has tried to say that something biblical was going to happen as well. That does fit in this also. This was mentioned. It's not the whole center spotlight, but it did get mentioned. That there's going to be an entire nationwide blackout with the power grids and all these other things. All this commotion is going to be a cover-up for the rapture. I know I don't talk about Christian stuff on my channel, but I'm going to touch on that briefly. Anyone that is a firm believer in God, we all know that no human being on this planet knows when that's going to take place. Nobody knows. So for them to say that the blackout for the power grids and these other various things are going to be a cover-up for the rapture to happen, please stop lying to people because you don't even know. You can't honestly say that you know because you are not God. Only God knows. And we will all know when God decides to say, hey, it's time. That's when we'll know. Until then, it's why are people doing this? Instilling fear into people. It's ridiculous and it's wrong. And they're also saying that all these things that are about to happen are being set up by numerous rich, powerful people. Some of which you would know, the Clintons. That's one name that was thrown out there. There was other ones too, but I'm just using the Clintons as an example. They're saying that they're behind it, and a few various other people are behind it. As far as the Civil War that's quote-unquote going to start happening on the 4th of November, with this organization, what's it called again? Antifa? Oh, Antifa. Whatever. Yeah, they're saying that something big is going to happen starting tomorrow. Well, guess what? I was also told that there is nothing planned on their website for the 4th. Oh. So, what is this big thing that they're going to do that there's no planning on? That's what I want to know. It's wouldn't you think that they would have it on their website or something, that they're going to do something that day?
Probably.
There is no way to know, if any of this is actually factual or not. It's just crazy. I would say take everything you hear or see on the internet as far as YouTube, social media sites, all of that stuff. Take it with a grain of salt. Do not buy into this garbage that something bad is going to happen in the next 3 days or so, because that's what people want you, what these people want you to believe is something bad is going to happen. They want people to be afraid. I've actually heard someone say, quote unquote, white people should stay inside, for the whole weekend. We should not go out, because if we do, we are going to get a beat down. Why would I get a beat down? I've done nothing.
Wait a minute. I went out today.
That's not what I was saying, though. I'm saying they're telling us to stay indoors, but there's nothing to be indoors for. Nothing happened today. It just doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm saying. It don't make any sense at all. But I ain't gonna make this video like very long because I pretty much said what I needed to. I was just wondering if any of y'all have heard about it and if y'all are buying into this garbage, because I don't really buy into it. I'm the type of person that is like this. I'll believe it when I see it happening. That's when I'll know it's true. You know, these rumors online are really stupid and getting old. You know, one person starts it and then it goes through the entire world through the internet and makes everybody afraid because they start to believe everything they read. Because, you know, some people have that mentality. If it's on the internet, it's true. Just because it's on the internet does not make it true. Think about it this way, too, about all those celebrities that, you know, people have written articles about that were supposedly deceased. Some of these people are still alive, and they were saying that they died. That's just an example. You know, how much of that are you really going to put stock into when it comes to this stuff? Because you really got to, like, think with a logical brain and not panic when you hear such things. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Write your comments below and let me know what you think about all this, because I'm kind of curious about what people are thinking about what's being spread around the internet about this weekend, about the power grids being shut off for like a few days, and this civil war movement that's about to start, and about how white people shouldn't go out and all this other stuff, and how the power outages are going to be a cover-up for the Rapture, and yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on that people are talking about, so feel free to leave your thoughts and comments below. The only thing I ask is please don't argue with each other about this. I just want to know what people are thinking. Like, do you believe it? Do you think it's a bunch of garbage? You know, let's not, like, get into a fight over this. It's just a topic, basically. Anyway, I'm going to go. Talk to you all later. Bye.